Good morning. No place from me yesterday, although Aberdeen would have been one, I think, given what they did against Motherwell in the match prior, but we'll get to that. Premier League, no real angles for me yesterday. Chelsea did look the dominant force if you were watching the match. And Kunku as well from Leipzig, excellent striker. They get him back up and fit. Should be quite something. Man United, good result against Newcastle, but conceding yet again. Rasmus Højlund getting the winner. Again, no angle for me there. Dead rubber for Paris Saint-Germain. And you can suddenly see, once they've got the title in the bag, a string of poor results. Oh, sorry, they did get the win yesterday. I thought it was 2-1 to Nice. Red card for the Bard, old Shakespeare. Nothing doing, all done earlier on. Reims and Marseille, arguable you could have taken on the Reims lead. But Marseille are at their best at home. In La Liga, well, despite the red card, Rayo Vallecano got the win they needed. Atletico Madrid continue moving towards their Champions League spot. Antoine Griezmann at this instance with a hat-trick. They needed Rodrigo de Paul last match. Really good form of late. This was a disappointment for Atletico Bilbao in their push for a Europa League spot or even Champions League. It's looking rather dim and distant now. So 2 consecutive defeats now. A draw and a loss for Bilbao. It's putting things in trouble. Could have laid the very, very late draw here with Shanghai Shenhua. 1.2 favourite. Couple of late goals from them. 88th minute onwards. Those were really the plays yesterday. This should have been a play. It stuck in my mind what Aberdeen did in their last match. 4-0 win against Hibs. Very emphatic. So when Livingston took the lead here, it should have really been an angle in. And given the fact it was a penalty as well. So Aberdeen really making hay during this relegation group phase, scoring plenty of goals. Celtic, well, job done for them. No real trading angles there yesterday. Thankfully, I didn't get tempted in by Lausanne against Luzern. 0-2. Looking on to the tennis yesterday, how did you get on? A real trade yesterday as the market getting all of these 4 odds-on favourites spot on. And today, it's all about motivation. Las Palmas and Betis. I think Betis vying for Europe. They're trying to keep this Europa League spot from Real Sociedad's grasp. And they're playing Las Palmas, who've had a very good season. They're only 5 points above the relegation zone with a game in hand, so a win would be very useful for them today. Almeria Barcelona is a dead rubber. Barcelona have guaranteed Champions League football. Their only squabble is whether they want to finish second or not. And Almeria are down. You saw Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid keep winning. Barcelona you'd expect to get a result. Sociedad and Valencia. Well, this is a squabble about European Conference League football and a possibility of Europa League football. So Sociedad, with a win today, could get that valuable Europa League spot temporarily. Valencia, a win today takes them to 51 points and the possibility of an assault on that Real Sociedad Europa Conference League place. So plenty to play for these two sides. Of these matches, I suppose Copenhagen would be the standout here. couple of odds-on favourites in the Czech Fortuna League. I'll be covering via in-play stats only there. Everything to play for here with Leeds and Norwich 0-0 from the first leg. Very, very difficult to unpack second leg. Are we going to lurch towards over 2.5 goals given the need to win? Or is this going to be as nervy as the first legs of those English Championship matches? 0-0s. Barring Tirana match might be of interest at 7:30. Playoff with a full complement of Norwegian Elite Serien matches and Obos-ligaen matches. Bodo Glimt again ending a draw second half. 2 consecutive matches have done that. Very reliable. Brann odds on at home. Rosenborg odds on. Sarpsborg Viking. Still a little early in the season. Molde favourite, but they've been wobbling a little when at odds on. Favourite Molde. Seen by that against Rosenborg. I think they were favourite there. 1.53. They needed to equalise late on. So ignore the odds. I will be following at 5 o'clock. In-play stats only. Looks like this lot, Bodo Glimt, are very reliable. Obos-ligaen, very little to interest early on, but who's the star of the show early season? Egersund without a defeat. Stabæk without a defeat as well. New names to me. And at the bottom, Start, Arlesund and Sandnes are the strugglers. No wins yet for Start. So Egersund and Stabæk are the league leaders. There's Egersund and Stabæk there. The league leaders. Start at the bottom are playing Egersund today. And that's 2.45 the favourites. So that's interesting, isn't it? The form side against the out of form side, but the market can't split these two. And early doors in the Swedish Allsvenskan, it's Malmo, the team everyone has to beat. They've been absolutely superb. Sirius, well, I don't know what to do with Sirius. 4 matches out of 5 failed to score. They suddenly score 3 or 4 goals in the next match. So about as readable as a Jeffrey Archer novel, that one. Malmo, the side to beat at the moment. A bit like Bodo Glimt. Keep an eye on them at 6 o'clock. I'll be following these matches for you at 6 o'clock. Lugano, Winter Tour. And the young boys a bit later on. Tend to be reliable, the young boys. Turkish One League playoffs. Again, like any playoff, very, very tough to unpack. We're getting deeper into the tennis as well, at least from Rome's perspective. We'll be moving on to the next play event after that. We're getting to quarter-final stages, I believe. Hercats against Paul, 1.62. So the odds-on favourites, 4 out of 4 yesterday. Is that going to be the case today? So I'll see you throughout the day. 4 o'clock start for Telegram, for members of footballtradingprofits.com. Very quiet day yesterday. It's tough to read, but I did have the inkling that Chelsea would do a number on Brighton. They've just been in excellent recent form, but they did score first, alas, Chelsea. Have a great day. I'll see you throughout the afternoon if there's any trades to be had.